Depending on what they are, our habits will either make us or break us. In simple words, we become what we repeatedly do. Hello my dear learners, welcome to my channel. My name is Namita and today we are going to talk about 6 habits that you must develop to improve your English speaking skills. Basically, if you want to have a good command over your spoken English skills, then these are the habits that you cannot skip. So the first one being reading, and I always say have a reading habit. This is very important if you want to learn English on your own without joining an institute, without joining any conversation classes. This will only make you fluent in English. So when you are reading, make sure that you are reading aloud. The words, the sentences, whatever you are reading should get into your ears. Your ears should get to listen to you speaking correct English. Now in books, whatever English is written is all correct. There are no grammatical errors. So when you are reading, your mind will register the whole thing. It will be getting used to listening to you speaking in English. So when you will start speaking without a book, it will be automatically a correct English which will flow out of your mouth. So you have to train your brain, you have to train your ears to listen to you speaking in English correctly, and it's very important. Read out loud, read aloud every single day. Make it a ritual, just like we have a lot of nighttime rituals. Make sure that you are having this ritual of reading every single day before going to your bed. Instead of watching the reels uselessly, negative kind of content, whichever you're used to watching, instead of that, read a book. Make sure that you read at least for 15-20 minutes. Begin to develop this habit, and then you will notice that you cannot leave reading, because reading will not only work on your spoken English skills, it will work on different areas of your life. If you read books like these, I keep recommending one or the other book. This is a book, The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. This is a wonderful book. So something like this, the books which are positive, the books which are motivational, the books which are self-help kind of books, these books make you a better person. So these kind of books work magically on our self-improvement and betterment. So let reading be a part of your life. The second habit that you need to have is having a diary and a pen by your side in your bag. This should be a habit. The habit of making a diary. This is a wonderful habit. Have a diary and a pen always with you. We are so dependent on phones that we will note something down in the notepad or just put an alarm or something. You don't know how wonderfully it works when you have a physical diary and a physical pen. The connection of our mind, our hands and the paper is something which you cannot even realize till you develop this habit. So habit of having a pen and a diary is something which you need to have. This diary will have record of all the vocabulary that you are learning, all the new words that you are every day putting into your memory should be there in your diary also. It should also have the notes that you make, the grammar notes if you are learning a new part of speech. Suppose you are working on these prepositions these days, or conjunctions or tenses, of course. So have a record in the diary. This will help you to know how well you are doing. Whenever you'll turn the pages, you will see that I have come this far. It's so important that you keep a record of all the English learnings, all the efforts that you are putting in should be documented in a diary. So have this habit of having a diary and a pen by your side, on your side table, or if you are traveling, you go to office, it should be there in your bag. Whenever something new comes to your mind, note it down physically. It doesn't take a lot of effort because phones are in our hands, so we feel that who will bother to take a diary out. You don't know that once you write something, it is written here, and this is what we need to do to speak English well. We need to write things here. So make a little effort to write things down. It's very, very important. Okay, the third habit is listening habit. Now whatever we listen to, we somehow become that only. What are you listening to? Are you listening to the kind of movies or the series where there is a lot of abusive language, people are leaving a lot of negative comments on each other, or are you listening to something which is positive? After listening to what you feel wonderful about yourself, you feel inspired, Make sure that you listen to something worthwhile, something which adds value to your life, be it your podcast, be it a YouTube video, because people are habitual of playing a YouTube video while driving or while you're working. You'll just play something where visuals are not that important. What is getting into your ears is very important. So choose your listening content wisely. If you're listening to podcasts, listen to something which is more of positive kind of content, something which helps you in developing various other skills in your life, which helps you to get ahead in life, something which is not regressive. So it's very important that you listen to something which is helping you become a better person. So listening is a habit which is a must. Be it a movie, if you are in a habit of watching movies, so make sure you watch something which is worthwhile. Whatever gets in your ears is very important. That is why in reading also I say, whenever you read, it should get into your ears. So listening habit is something that you need to have. You can't really get rid of it. It's very important. Okay, now the fourth habit is speaking throughout the day kind of habit. You have to keep speaking throughout the day, right from the moment you get up in the morning. Start speaking something. If you don't know what to speak, then at least say, thank you God for giving me another chance to wake up. I'm being able to see another sunrise. It's a big deal. It is actually a big deal. We don't value it. We don't realize how wonderful it is that we have woken up today. So start with a gratitude note. Say, look up in the sky, or whoever your supreme authorities you believe in, tell him or her that thank you that I have got a chance to get up and do something with this life. So something like this is what you can start your day with, and then throughout the day, like what I do, if I am busy with my chores, I keep telling myself, let me just prepare the lunch and then I'll go film a video. What topics am I going to film video on? Okay, these were the kind of comments. What all is something which I can relate to and I can provide a better content to my learners. I keep saying this to myself even now. So keep talking to yourself. Suppose you have a meeting in your office, so tell yourself that today I'm going to perform very well in my meeting. It is a presentation that I have to give and I'm going to give my 100%. If you are just doing one thing after another, tell yourself, let me take a shower, let me iron my clothes, today I want to look good, let me put in some efforts on my look today, I have to go for some kind of therapy, today I have to pick up my friend from the railway station. There can be a lot of things that are a part of your daily routine. So keep talking to yourself. Talk about routines. If you still don't know what to do, talk about routine. Right now, if you want to talk about something, talk about your routine. If you're watching this video, talk about the last day's events or today's events. What has happened in your entire day? What time did you get up? Then what did you do? What time you got ready? Are you busy with your Diwali preparations? Everything, keep giving yourself instructions, or talk about your routine, talk about your life story. So this habit is very important, that you speak to yourself. You're so dependent on people to talk to. Be dependent on yourself. Be your best buddy. Start talking to yourself. This is going to be the most helpful thing for you. Be your own speaking partner and you will see the magic happen. Okay. Moving on to the fifth habit, and that is looking for the meanings of the words in a dictionary. Have this habit of turning the pages and look for meaning of a particular word which is new to you, the meaning of which you don't know. So make sure that you have this habit of looking for words in dictionary. What happens that when we are reading, we don't want to go an extra mile and look for meaning. Okay, if I don't know this word, let it be. If you develop this habit of looking for the meanings of words, it will be very good for you. You will have a good vocabulary bank. You will know a lot better than what other people know. Reading and looking for meanings of new words is magical. And then note these words down in your diary also. So this is how everything is connected. When you are reading, keep a diary with by your side and a dictionary also. So whenever a new word appears, you just look for the meaning and write it down immediately. If you are fine with writing things on your books, I am not that person. I would not write things on my books. But if you are okay with it, write the meaning there and then. Otherwise, write it in the diary, because you might not open that book again, but this diary, which is your which is having all your record, is going to be with you. So make sure that you look for the meaning, learn new words. Vocabulary should be an important part of your everyday habit. So you cannot skip this part also. And I would again say, instead of googling a word and going for virtual dictionaries, have a physical dictionary. Keep it by your side and make sure that you turn the pages and alphabetically look for words. The amount of effort you put in matters. So if you are putting in effort, you will see wonderful results also. It is not that I am putting in efforts and I am not getting results. It will never happen like that. Okay, now the sixth and a very important habit that you need to develop it is habit of planning. Yes, we people lack planning, and not just in our English, we lack planning in a lot of areas. So we need to have this habit of planning how you are going to go by your spoken English thing. Your diary will help you in planning. Plan your day. Apart from speaking throughout the day, plan what you are going to do. Is today going to be your vocabulary day, or today is going to be your grammar day, or today is going to be your listening day? If you can do everything in one day, nothing like it. But it's better that you plan. In office during lunch break, I get some time, so in that time I listen to a podcast, a person who speaks well, someone you can connect to. I'll do that. Today I'm going to at least work on 20 new words. I'm going to write 20 new words, and this can be out of reading. So for finding 20 new words, you will at least read 5-6 pages. So somewhere all the habits are connected. Plan what you are going to do today, not just for your English, for everything. If we have more planned and organized routine, it is easy for us to achieve our goals. So plan your spoken English practice also, how you are going to go by it. And when you write something, whenever you write a plan in your diary, working on it becomes easy for you. So make sure in the morning you write that today I'm going to work on self-talk. I'll stand in front of the mirror and I'll talk at least for 5 minutes, give myself a topic, and I'll speak about it. Today I'll learn 20 new words. Today I'll work on my past perfect tense. Today I'm going to learn prepositions. Anything, but it should be written. So all these habits, your reading habit, habit of keeping a diary and pen with you all the time, habit of speaking throughout the day, all across the day you are speaking to yourself, habit of listening to good and positive people, habit of planning your day, and habit of looking for meanings of word in dictionary are somewhere connected. If you look at it, they are all connected. If you build one habit, automatically you have to build another one. If you are in habit of reading, you will naturally find new words every day, and you would want to look for their meanings, and then you would want to write them down. And listening is something which you have to work on because of your pronunciation. You want to work on your pronunciation. That is why you want to listen more. And planning is something which we need any which way in our life. If we would not plan our day, we will have a very messed up kind of life. So planning is something which needs to be a part of your life. And all these 6 habits, if you follow them for 21 days, I'm sure that you are aware of 21-day rule. If you are not, let me know. I'll make a different video, a separate video on this 21-day rule. If you do all these things for 21 days, you will start noticing a lot of positive changes in your speech, your spoken English skills. So I can only tell you about the habits. The doing part or bringing it into practical is your job. So start working on it from today only. Start building up habits, and then you will be a fluent English speaker very soon. This was all about this video. I'm going to see you in my next one. Till then, take care of yourself. Keep practicing your English every day. Keep loving yourself unconditionally. Bye bye for now.